And good afternoon, YouTube community. It's your boy Lex Anderson here this afternoon to discuss with you the playoffs from yesterday. It looks like the Houston Rockets eliminated the Oklahoma City Thunder. But guess what? It's not Russell Westbrook's fault. It's Enes Kanter. And I'm going to tell you why. Welcome to the Sports Opinion Log. And good afternoon, YouTube community. It's your boy Lex Anderson here, rocking the Pistons throwback jersey. There's going to be a shout out at the end of my episodes with snap codes of people to follow. So shout out to Jonta from Detroit. I'm wearing the Pistons Isaiah Thomas throwback jersey just for you. Make sure to follow her at the end of this episode because again, there will be a snap code. All right, so let's get down to business. I've already poured through the stats. Final score yesterday, 105-99. Rockets send Oklahoma Thunder home in 5 games. Westbrook, the stats are crazy. What do we have here? Okay, during the entire series, OKC was minus 58 points without Westbrook. He dropped 47 points, 15 on 34 field goal shooting, but was 2 of 14 in the fourth quarter. He's the first NBA player to have 3 straight 30-point plus triple-doubles. And he's the third player to average a triple-double in a playoff series since Oscar Robertson and Jason Kidd. He averaged 37 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. For the entire series, he averaged 150 points, 50 rebounds, and 50 assists. First time ever in a 5-game series. That's crazy. So again, Westbrook's season his historic season, comes to an end at the hand of Harden and the Houston Rockets. But here's the thing. Everywhere I'm watching, people talking Harden versus Westbrook. Who's the MVP? Let's focus on who's not the MVP. And you know who isn't the MVP? Westbrook's entire team. But the guy who's in my horopter, who's in my range of vision, Kanter, Enes Kanter. For those of you that do or don't know who he is, he's one of their centers. He's the guy who hit a chair and broke his forearm and was out for nearly a month. So the reason why I'm blaming Kanter for Oklahoma going home and them not being a viable threat in the West to even win a championship, let alone get out the first round, here's why. Here come the stats that I pulled up from SI.com. Kanter in 2015 signed a 4-year, $70 million max offer deal. And the contract has a player option for 2018-2019. So Kanter in 2015, again, signed a 4-year, $70 million max offer deal. And guess how that translated into this 5-game series against the Rockets. Game 1, 16 minutes, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 8 points. Game 2, 8 minutes, 1 rebound, 4 points. Game 3, 10 minutes, 3 rebounds, 10 points. Game 4, 8 minutes, 2 points, 2 rebounds. And the Holy Grail, Game 5, 3 minutes, 0 points, 0 assists, 0 rebounds. So for any Westbrook haters that are out there, you need to focus on Kanter, the $70 million max player who didn't do anything. But yet people want to focus on Westbrook. Oh, he's shooting all these shots. Well, how about Kanter, who's earning $17.5 million? Were you aware of that? That Kanter, who was pretty much nowhere to be found in Game 5, was earning $17.5 million, making more than Draymond Green at $16.5, more than almost as much as Kawhi Leonard and Jimmy Butler at $18 million per? Come on. Westbrook did his thing. He made NBA history. So this is proof. People want to say, oh, Westbrook's teammates were no good. But I needed to find out who specifically wasn't good. So, oh, and by the way, Kanter's from Turkey. So you know what that means? That also means that Kanter, as big as he is, played no defense. He's a defensive liability. So on top of that kid, Robertson, with his missed free throws, you also have another big man who is pretty much useless. So it indeed was the Russell Westbrook one-man band show. And let's not act like he needs more parts. Obviously, clearly he does. You need a second reliable superstar, and you need a bench that can actually hold a lead or increase a lead when you sit down to take a rest. So that series is over. And in terms of the other games last night, we had the Utah Jazz beating the Clippers on the road 96-92 to take Game 5. And based on ESPN stats and info, the Game 5 winner of a best-of-7 playoff series, tied 2-2, has gone on to win the series 82% of the time. So hopefully Utah Jazz will come through and do what they need to do and send the Clippers home. So that way the Clippers could know their role, that they're number 2 in the food chain of bringing home championships to LA. Lakers all day, every day. Don't ever forget that. And then we also have the Spurs beating the Grizzlies 116-103. To the people out there on social media who keep saying that Mike Conley is worth the money that he's getting, may I remind you that Conley's contract of $153 million, which is averaging about to like over $20 million per season, that is a regular season pay scale. When you make the playoffs, you get a playoff stipend. So Conley already earned his money when they secured a playoff berth. I was hoping that the Grizzlies could pull off the upset, but it's not looking good right now. And that's all I have. We got some games going on tonight, so I will be back to recap that. Russell Westbrook, historic, beautiful season, regular season and playoffs. But of course, being a real fan of the NBA game, we knew that they were never a threat to, get to the conference finals, let alone the NBA finals. So that's all I have for you guys and girls today. Thank you for viewing. Likes, shares, comments, subscriptions are greatly appreciated. And also, since I'm here representing New York City, please check out the pictures at the end of all the videos. I got some pictures from a car show and art show. You'll never know what you might find on my video. It's going to be pretty much however I feel. And again, special shout out to Jonta. Follow her. Snap code will be posted at the end of this video, and I am out.